Hello. For some reason, the camera cut out. She says that the geese have been flocking in these parts for thousands of years, and if anything, we're the ones intruding their lives. I'm personally fine with animals as long as they keep their distance. But I think if we don't draw a line somewhere, we're just headed for trouble. My science teacher said that 40,000 years ago, dogs used to be wild animals just like wolves. But then I guess they saw our warm fires and cozy caves and wanted to get into the action. So they wagged their tails and did a few tricks, and that is all it took. Nowadays, dogs have made. People spend all kinds of money buying them gourmet food and cushy beds. I'm sure the reason wolves seem to be so ticked off all the time because they're just jealous they didn't think of kissing up to people first. Cats aren't stupid earlier. Last summer, Mrs. Fredericks up the street fed a stray cat, then was hanging out in the yard. And each night after that, more cats came. Now the cats have completely taken over her house, and recently had to sell her car so she could afford to keep feeding them. Bruh, how many cats do you have? I'm next door a little bit. We've got problems with our own pet, which is a pig. Personally, I think we should just live our lives. Not our. It should live their lives live outside in a pen or shed or something. But instead, it lives inside the house, with us. And not only does it use the same bathtub as me, but I'm 99% sure it's using my toothbrush too. Dad. The and that thing is smart, which makes it kind of nervous. Yeah, next one. In fact, I think it's been trying to learn how to communicate with us. Manny has this toy called See and Talk, where you pull a string and it says a word. Somehow, the pigs figured out to use the See and Talk, and then our child used to put together a full sentence. Pig, eat, ice cream. Lately, I've been thinking there's gotta be a way the two of us can team up. I've heard the pig sense of smell is 2,000 times better than human beings. That talent could really come in handy. Mom always buys Halloween candy for trick-or-treats a few weeks early, and she hides it somewhere so the rest of us don't get it. I've turned the house upside down looking for it, but so far, no luck. If the pig knows what I'm looking for, it's not being very helpful. It just sits there. This time of year is torture for a kid. There are all these candy commercials on TV, and every time you walk into a grocery store, they're trying to mess with you. My mom says I can't have any candy until Halloween night, which I think is totally cruel. Stock up on candy. Well, I think I figured out a way to get my hands on some candy before Halloween, though. My school is having a contest called the Balloon Brigade, which it does every October. Each student gets a helium balloon, and everyone releases at the same time. They'll give you these little cards to write your name and add an address on. When people find balloons, they're supposed to send them back. Greetings from Bloons. Please send this balloon back to the address room. On the reverse side, let us know how far it traveled. The school has a big map on a bulletin board near the library, and when the kids turns in a balloon, Vice Principal Roy uses to thumbtack and mark and how far it went. Excuse me. At the end of the week, he measures the distance each balloon traveled to find out who went the farthest, and the kid gets a reward. Last year, Andrea Gennaro's balloon traveled 43 miles, and she won $30 gift certificate for the book fair. But this year's grand prize is a giant jar of candy corn, which is sitting in Vice Principal Roy's office right now. The school puts a little code on each balloon so nobody cheats, turns and puts a store-bought balloon. I never had one of my balloons sent back to me, though. I need to make sure that whoever finds mine doesn't just ignore me, so I wrote a 3-page letter. I was hoping to get a response. Because when it comes to free candy, I'm not messing around. To whoever finds this balloon, this is the letter. I'm a lonely child without any friends. I released this balloon hoping it would find its way to a kind person who might write back to me, write me back, and bring some joy to my life. Part of the letter. Bro, that's kind of sad. After lunch today, teachers led us all out to the basketball court for the big balloon brigade launch. And still kind of nervous stepping on the foot blacktop because that's where Cheese sat for a year and a half, and it's just staying where it used to be. It's been a long time since the Cheese terrorized our school, but I guess some people actually liked having a thing to be scared of. A few different times kids try to start the Cheese Touch back up again, but then teachers are on the lookout. They don't want us to go through all that nonsense again. Hey! One kid managed to sneak past the lunch meat into the court of recess, but the roast beef touch didn't have the same ring to it. You got the roast beef touch, haha. Still, someone's always trying to start some new thing. This year, it's all about the chairs in the auditorium. The chairs are red except one, which is yellow and has a busted leg. Apparently, some kid peed on it during a really long assembly last month. And if you're not paying attention and sit in the yellow chair, you're pretty much finished for the rest of your school year. Well, tinkle see, wow. If you ask me, people should be happy the teacher is just behind us and stop trying to replace it with something else, because the last thing we want to go is having to something extra to worry about. Today, Vice Principal Roy did a countdown on his bullhorn, and everyone released their balloons. I have to admit, it was kind of exciting to see all of them go up at the same time. But the excitement didn't last for long. Almost all the balloons went straight into the cell phone tower they built on the hill next to the football field, and they didn't go any farther. Luckily, my balloon was weighed down by the letter I wrote, so it went under the tower, and then it cleared the trees and went on the other side. Nice job. I don't think my balloon's gonna make it as far as Andres Gennaro did, but I don't need it to. As long as someone finds Bloons, sends it back. That jar of candy is mine. I just told they write instead of call, but Mom's cell phone number on my letter. But apparently it's gonna be a few days before they can fix the tower, and the people in the town could get service again. So thanks for watching this book episode, starting with the kid. I'm in here. Sorry. So, please subscribe to my channel and leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Bye.